Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today we delve into how to cure your indecision. And we explore some simple tips on ways you can start tackling your indecision today. If you are new to the channel though, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Weav, and here on my channel we coach you on 3 important facets of your daily life. First, on your personal growth and development. Second, we help you to build the confidence you need to navigate through your careers in business and entrepreneurship. Lastly, we always make sure we help you build long, lasting, and more meaningful relationships in your personal life. Now, without any further ado, I'm ready to get into it. Are you? Bet. Then let's do that. I mean, some people are better at actually changing their minds than making an actual decision. And that indecision usually costs us dearly, especially when it's time to make commitments in relationships, when it comes time to growing in a career, when it comes time to networking with people, when it comes time to starting a new business, when it comes time for speaking up for yourself when you felt like you've been wrong. Indecision sometimes has a way of seeping into every single part of your life. And if you haven't noticed already, if you're an indecisive person, you might be surrounding yourself and make friends with people who actually are decisive and can make a concrete decision about things. So some of your friends, your family, your associates, most times, if you are indecisive and you surround yourself with the opposite, usually means you don't have to deal with making those decisions. Why? Because it's easier than you having to be put in a position to choose all the time. So question for you. Do you find yourself asking people in your life, what should I do? What's the best decision? If you're in a position of having to make a choice in a situation, do you go around asking them, what would you do? Do you ask your friends, family members, colleagues to help you make final decisions all the time? Yeah, that's indecision at its finest. People usually struggle to make choices because they don't believe in their ability to think for themselves. They believe that other people are able to help them make the right decision. When that happens, it makes you feel more confident in your decision, right? But the problem with that is that it gives other people control over a destiny they aren't intended to live. If you hand over the responsibility of choosing to other people, you let them take over your decisions and choices in life. So what can you do about it? First step is for you to stop overthinking what the outcome of your decision is going to be. The scariest thing in the world for people sometimes is that they worry about what that decision could cost them. So instead of making a confident decision in the moment, you reluctantly make a choice and become more concerned in what could happen on the flip side. What's the reality of any situation we make? That most of those decisions that we're deciding on right now, we won't really have any control over. So ease your mind in knowing that you can increase your decisiveness if you understand that there is not a need to over-process it in every situation. Another way to cure your indecisiveness is by embracing the challenge of doing what scares you the most. The fear of failure has killed more dreams than actually failing ever will. There is a certain level of acceptance that needs to be embraced in order for you to live with, cope with, deal with what comes out on the other side of any decision that you make. And your decisions suffer because of it, because you are afraid of how it will turn out in the end. You're afraid that if you leave that relationship, you might not find better. You're afraid if you leave that career where you make great money right now, that you won't find better. You're afraid of what other people will think. You're afraid of what making the wrong decision is going to mean for your future. But all of those fears have no effect on the actual outcome. So embrace those fears and start making your decisions from a position of where you feel empowered, and learn to accept whatever comes as well, whatever comes. And the most important part of dealing with your indecisiveness is to always choose happiness, your inner peace, that feeling that you get when something feels right, that thing that makes you smile, that gives you a sense of purpose, that gives you a feeling that's just right. Yeah, that. Trust that and understand that what comes of your decision, like whatever happens on the back end of what you decide, the only thing you can control is your attitude and how you choose to deal with it. Create a mindset of indifference for yourself. If it works out, it was meant to be. If it doesn't work out, it was meant to be. Wrap your mind around the fact that you can't control everything. It's just an illusion. It makes you feel good when you feel like you can control something, right? But that's not reality. The reality is that life will always be responding to you. And if you can live a life of purpose, of meaning, it'll work out for you in the end. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in today. And if nobody's told you this already today, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification and become a part of the team. You know that I'm gonna be back with a new video for you guys soon. In the meantime though, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.